Hey, and if you don't have goats and cut your grass and all that kind of stuff, I've got the perfect solution here. We're talking about upping your curb appeal. Beautiful landscaping from a family you can rely on. Nathan Tucker's here from Tucker Landscaping. It's great to see you.
Yes.
Well, we were talking about the goats over there eating grass. We were talking about like taking care of our yards and all that kind of thing. So how long have you and your family, your brothers, been taking care of other people's yards?
Yes, nice meeting you, David. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah.
We've been in business for over 25 years. We're a family-owned company. And
so you started when you were like 5 years old, 25 years?
Pretty much. Yeah. We were homeschooled, so we had a jump start on that. We've been in business for over like 25 years, and I have 3 other partners, which are my brothers.
Yeah.
And we focus strictly on commercial landscape maintenance, commercial landscape construction, commercial snow and ice removal, and residential landscape installation.
We see the crew out here putting down some sod. That's a good way to plant grass, isn't it?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that was a pretty big project.
yeah, so where is that? How big a project was that? Look at that.
That was Amazon, located in Solon.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's a good account.
For sure, for sure.
You're growing like crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Hey, so when you take on an account like this, they just they turn it over to you and you do the architectural drawings and all that kind of stuff for them. Like I see you putting in some shrubs and stuff there.
Mulch, yeah. Yeah, so typically what we do is when a commercial client reaches out to us, we visit the site and we go over their needs of the commercial maintenance side of things, and we supply them a proposal, and then they end up hiring us, and then we end up taking care of their grounds for like lawn mowing, spring cleanup, fall cleanup, pruning, mulching, things like that.
So I see you working on some shrubbery there, and I saw planting some flowers also. So like those flowers are sort of seasonal. Like you change them out as the summer goes
annually.
by? How does
for
that
sure.
work?
Yeah, we change them out annually with the seasonal flower program, and in the fall too with mums and pansies.
Now that is a big yard. What is that?
That was one of our commercial sites.
Planting trees. Look at that. That's pretty good.
Yep, for sure.
So that's a big job. That's something that people can't do. So you do a lot of commercial work. You do any residential work at all?
We do a little bit of residential, just mainly landscape installation for the residential side of things. We don't do a lot of residential maintenance. We do a few select people that either manage office complexes or the owners of the buildings that we manage, but typically we don't do residential maintenance.
So a lot of times an architect will tell you pretty much what he wants this to look like. You'll follow the blueprint and you'll give him what he wants. But for somebody like a homeowner, if you're going to plant trees and stuff, how do you help them pick out the right stuff?
Yeah, so we have our own architect go in there and supply them a drawing, and then if it's approved, we go in there and put the plants, trees. We do patios as well, pergolas, things like that.
I know. I used to be a do-it-yourselfer, and being a do-it-yourselfer, you think you're saving yourself some money, but sometimes when you're doing it yourself, you're putting the wrong things in the wrong place.
Yeah,
so
for
I mean,
sure.
experience really helps a lot in this, doesn't it?
For sure. Yeah, I would recommend a landscape architect to take a look at those things before you throw some plants in.
Yeah, you like that big oak tree, and you get an oak tree this big, you think it's going to be an oak tree like in 10 years, maybe 20 years.
Yeah,
right?
and they end up planting it right next to the house, and then have to remove it in 10 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. You get a lot of work from people having problems with their like digging up their plumbing and that sort of thing. Have to go back in and restore their landscaping. You do work like that?
Yeah, restoration, things like that. Yeah. Typically, we're focused mainly on commercial landscape maintenance, like I said, but we do residential landscape installation as well.
So the other question is, you guys ever sleep at night in the winter?
That's a good question. No, we don't. We that's very in the wintertime. It's very stressful with the snow removal that we do. We do a lot of high-profile clients like the Cleveland Clinic, Metro Health. We do like the Ford plants locally here in Avon and in Brook Park. So we're very busy in the wintertime.
You got some major equipment there.
For sure, a lot of loaders and a lot of manpower in the winter.
Yeah, I know. I wake up in the night sometimes and I hear, I live across from a big mall area too, and I hear the guys out there plowing in the middle of the night, and it's like I'm thinking, man, these guys don't get to sleep in the winter.
I know, it's a very stressful time of the year.
So how many brothers, how many guys are in your family doing this?
Yeah, so I have 3 other brothers. We're all partners, and it's been a long road here.
Yeah. Who's the boss?
All 4 of us have our own.
Starting family trouble here.
Yeah, all 4 of us have our own little things that we kind of do. We're all just kind of doing our own thing, and it gets done. So
that's great. Tucker Landscaping, Nathan, great to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on.
I'm getting some free tips over here on the side too. Love it. Hey.